Pandas. 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 I got broads in Atlanta. Tussen Dublin and Atlanta. Pandas. Welcome to the stream. TGIF. It's Friday. Friday. How nice it is to enter the weekend. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Make sure you scalp that like button. Also, drop a GM in the chat so I know you guys are here. And also your location. I'd love to know where you guys are from. It's just amazing to know that people all around the world converge into this one community doing what we love best, trading futures. Good morning, guys. Good morning. SW Blaze, good morning. Moo, good morning. John, welcome back. Mike Richardson, welcome, guys. Welcome. Tate, good morning. Thank God it's Friday. What are you guys doing this weekend? I don't know why, but even though it was a 4-day week, the week felt long. Weird. It felt long. I don't know why. I wonder how next week's going to feel with a full week. It was only a 4-day week, but it still felt long. Moo says, I want to know, how can I see live stream in addition to the pre-market one? Moo, you are a conundrum right now. You are literally watching the live stream. You are here. Oh, you want to know how you can watch the pre-market show? It's another link. It's two separate streams. So if you want to join the pre-market show, make sure you go to the channel, and on the channel you'll see a members tab. In the members tab, you should be able to see the members the live pre-market show. But right now you are in the live stream. The reason why I was a little confused because you entered the pre-market show yesterday. But this is the mainstream. This is the the one open to everybody, and it's free. DSAT traders says 1 PA 2 evals. Let's go. Congratulations. Which ones do you guys? Which ones do you have? 50K or higher or lower? Urbank. Good morning from MI. What is that? Is that Missouri? Is that Missouri? Misery. Frank Angelo, good morning. I had a debate. I was wondering what you guys think. What is the best time zone to trade futures? What is the best time zone to trade futures? I was saying that people in the West Coast, they have... Oh, Michigan. Michigan? It is Michigan. Oh, gosh. What's Missouri then? Missouri's MO. What? Why is Missouri MO? That should be like Montana. It's Montana State. Montana's M. What? What? Wow. I've been. My life has been a lie, pandas. My life has been a lie. I'm sorry if that doesn't make sense. I mean, you would think Missouri would be MI, Montana would be MO, and then Michigan would be like MN or something. But what am I? I'm just a panda living in the bamboo forest. Second entry long. MI should be Mississippi. There's more I's in Mississippi than any other state, so they should claim the a lot of M's. Oh, a lot of states that begin with M. I didn't realize that. Second entry long here. No, I like it. It's like 3 overlapping bars in a row here, so it's a little bit confusing. Market's about to open 10 minutes. We don't have news today, but we do have big news on Wednesday, and that's what I'm waiting for. Big time news Wednesday. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Pandas, if you look at the top left of your screen, I am up 1,000. Let me restate that. We are up 1,320-ish dollars. If you guys remember, on stream I was down maybe 500, and after stream I was up around 600. And there's nothing I can do to lie about that because I'm showing you my rhythmic capture. So if I'm up this amount of money, then I gotta let you know. I gotta show you. So during stream, I took these trades. The off-stream trades I took were the 5-minute trap here. And the reason why I took it is because I felt like we had a strong push up, multiple closes above it, and the trap looked good. And not only that, on the 10,000 tick chart, the trap, same trap on the 10,000 tick chart triggers at the same time. I got a 5-point swing, making my trade, making my account above 1,000, ending green, about $600. And so I took a couple other trades. I took this trade as well. I took a long trade thinking the 2000 tick chart, we got a nice second entry long right here. That one fails, but I mean, I could have considered this possible like break a trend to new high, something like that. I just thought that this double bottom would give merit to a nice strong uptrend, but instead we get more chop, and I get hit here. I go long here, and I end up skunking it because I was scared the top of the triangle would have stopped this trade, and thinking maybe one more chance to touch the bottom, and I skunk it with 1 tick. Also take this trap, I skunk it for 1 tick because I just didn't like how congested it was. So entered in, I didn't like the full follow through, I didn't like the strong, like not strong, but bad follow through here on this bar. And I just end up skunking it with 1 tick, and it ends up working out with a runner as well. A runner would have been okay, but I just wasn't sure. Just really wasn't sure. Also the 5-minute chart, we were right on the 20 MA during that trade. And I just didn't know how far below we're going to push beneath the 20 MA there. Ends up pushing decently strong. So it is what it is. Skunk 2, lost 1, and then win 1 big one. So overall, pretty good day for me yesterday. Micro said, I would like Mountain Time Zone. What do you think would be better? Mountain Time Zone? Which time zone is best to trade? I should have wrote. I'm not gonna redo this poll, but what time zone is best to trade that you guys think? I was thinking like Pacific time is nice because you can wake up at 6 a.m. do 2 to 3 hours of trading before your day even starts. Finish your trading and go to work. It won't interfere with like your work if your work day starts at 9. I just think that'd be nice. Oh, there's a London time. I mean, you got people who can train in the afternoon. That's nice too. SW Blaze does bring up a good point. Contracts should switch over soon, and typically switches over on the Monday before the expiration. I'm gonna go ahead and look at look at the volumes of both. Oh darn, I need to change one of these. No. If you guys don't know, you gotta have to roll over. And is there an exact time when you should roll over? I will say once the volume is higher on one over the other, then that is when you switch. And I'll check the volumes right now for you guys. There is a tool on NinjaTrader that you can use to check the volume, and it's called the Market Analyzer. Right now, the 923 has more than double the volume than the 1223. So by Monday, I will switch over to the 1223. Usually, you switch over the Monday before it expires. So the 923 actually expires there's an exact date it expires. Let's see. It should expire. Where is it? Give me an easy one to look at. These are also confusing. What? Yeah, so the last day you can trade is next Friday. So typically the Monday before it expires. So it actually expires on the 15th, and usually the Monday before it expires is when you roll over. Usually, I've actually switched on the Friday before, and it has happened. But a good way to check is look at the volume. The volume is more than double on the 923, so. Guys, make sure you scalp that like button. We got 27 votes in the poll, but only 16 likes. I know you guys are engaging. I know you guys are locked in and loaded, ready to make some bamboo today. Make sure you scalp that like button if you are. Market's about to open 10 seconds. We got a second entry long here, but look how congested it is. This congestion could work in our favor, though, since we'll be trading back into the congestion for our second entry long. Market opens right now. See what happens. Do I like it? Not bad. Super small signal bar. I wish the signal bar looked better. It's kind of bearish, but bouncing off the 20 EMA here. Does trigger the second entry long. I'm not in it. Skip it. A lot of you guys seem to like the Eastern time. I might have. I wish I clarified. Which time zone is best to trade? Everyone's saying Eastern time, but the thing about Eastern time is that when you trade, it's right in the middle of your workday. You know, it's right there. This second entry long does work out. The signal bar was ugly. Was very ugly. But it's so small. The risk was so small that it's maybe worth taking. Right at market open as well. Alright. So now I see maybe the market we're kind of in. Seeing the second entry working out nicely. We might get a nice day today. Who knows? Yesterday was wild though. Just grinding. Basically just created this large channel like this. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Getting a nice push up here. Let's see if we get some clean price action today. The daily chart showing that we're not closing beneath the 20 MA. If we trigger the big mama here, I probably will go in. I mean, I like that. The 5-minute chart, pretty much opening where we closed yesterday, which is nice. No gap to fill. When we try to fill the gap yesterday, actually, looks like we're going straight to it to fill it. Looks like we're going straight to it to fill it up. Look at this. Making a beeline right to it. I almost want to just enter long anywhere with a wide stop and until we fill that gap on the 5-minute chart. Almost want to do that. I'm tempted to actually. But I'll wait for some sort of setup here for me. Or for us really. Thank God it's Friday. Do you guys have any great weekend plans? Oh wow, you know what? I can't believe I forgot to watch the NFL opener. I totally forgot. Oh wow. I totally forgot. Did anyone watch the game yesterday? I completely forgot. How could I? It's unbelievable. I was thinking about it too. Turtles, we don't make enough to have plans. Man, that's sad. Why you gotta say that? I hope everything's okay. You and the kid. You know, I like London said it's not midnight for Australia. All right, let's see if we get a setup here. I may just buy after the 5-minute bar closes, if it's a strong bull bar. I may just buy it. Big stop loss. Typically, you need some follow through though if you're gonna do it. Bobby, welcome. Let me say good morning to a couple more of you guys. Hansman, good morning. Where are we? Mawashi. Kellyanne in the house. D1, welcome. Hugh, welcome. Mike G, you tool ups. YouTube says, what happens if you are in a contract that expires? I think it just settles, it closes. I have never done this. I actually don't know. It probably just closes your trade. That's what I imagine they're doing. Or executes. Because I believe these are options. Oh, the 5-minute chart closes strong. Bull bar. Always in long, maybe. Jeez. I wish I had a setup here. I wish I had some sort of setup. The market says no setup for you. He said if you want to make money, you gotta just come in, have some diamond cojones, just jump right in. Don't even think about it. Gab, welcome. Thomas Masters, welcome. Good morning, good morning. Blue Steel, welcome. Hanzo's gonna watch Panda videos again. I appreciate it. Make sure you watch all the ads too. Watch the ads in slow-mo. Turtle has been 3D designing. I think that's a fun business model. I think 3D printers are It's amazing. It's the closest thing we have to teleportation in terms of products. It's like, oh, I want my product right now. Oh, 3D print it. It doesn't copy it like at a molecular level, but ooh, okay. Would you guys consider teleportation if it means that you rematerialize somewhere else, but the only way to do it is they fully clone your body, your memories, and all your thoughts, and basically your soul, and your original dies? You have to kill the original. Would you consider doing that? Like, you would not know a difference. Like, to you, the experience would be like, oh, I am in this place. Maybe they'll do it discreet. Like, you fall asleep, okay? They make you fall asleep. They rematerialize you somewhere else, but they had to kill the original. Would you consider doing that? Give me a 1 in the chat if you think you would do that. Give me a 2 if you said, heck no, that sounds terrible. You wouldn't know the difference. No, in case I don't rematerialize. 50-50. The original will have to escape somehow. So now there's 2 of you running around. Aaron, of course, is 1. Of course I would. If I could teleport anywhere. No, I'm thinking. I mean, if you think about it, if you kind of think about it a little bit, if you sort of think about that scenario, that conundrum, if you just think about it for a second, it makes sense. Second entry long is ugly. It is terribly ugly, but it's an entry, and I feel strongly about this uptrend. So, shall we dance? It's an ugly entry, pandas. It doesn't make sense. I'll say that right now. But it's a second entry long with a strong uptrend. And I'm just trying to find an entry, any entry to get in now. If I could come back younger, yes. Yeah, you come back a little bit younger. You come back 1 day younger. Kellyanne says, did I watch the monkey video? I did. It's you were right. I did not copy Patrick Weiland the correct way, and he did it exactly how it should have been done. And I'm gonna say there's some pretty creative people out there, and I think that video should have way more views than it actually does. I'm gonna post it actually. That video should definitely have more more views. It is so hilarious. I gotta share it. It's so funny. It's actually fun. It's not safe for work though. I'll just say that. It's
10,000 tick trap.
Don't watch it, with loud volume. Let's just say that. It's pretty funny though. I think you guys need to watch this. If you haven't already, it's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the dialogue was creative. Very crude though. Just warning you, we're all adults here, I think. But it's funny, so hey. And it only has like 1,000 views. It needs to have more. It needs to go. It needs to go viral.
Tick trap.
It should go viral. I actually like it better. I like this trade even better now. I almost want to come in with a double entry here. Let's go with 3 contracts. Scalp 2, run 1. I like this setup so much. I really like this setup a lot. Oh shoot. We gotta let the candle finish though. We cannot prematurely enter there. Okay. In this trade. In 4 contracts. We're gonna scalp 3, run 1. I think that's a good ratio to have. Pretty good ratio to have. Scalp 3, run 1. I like this setup a lot. Good signal bar. Coming off the 20 MA. Strong uptrend here. If I wanted to, I think I could even do a 1-to-1 on this, the main entry, because the trend is so strong. I'm gonna look for a 1-to-1 here. This might bite me in the butt, but hey, who says that's a bad thing necessarily? Let's get it. Could have scalped out there. We're gonna look for a 1-to-1 and then try to run the rest. I'm feeling good about this 1-to-1. In fact, probably get more than that. Strong bull bar. I like how that finishes. Don't like this follow through right now, but it could just be a small pullback. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy money. I love that trade. I wish every trade was that easy. I wish every trade had that quality, that look, that feel. And notice trading range. Even the trading range was in your favor. Where you're in the bottom range, come back to the top of the trading range. It's just like, I wish every single second entry long was like that. And it could just be, you just take it and you just know confidently that it's a good trade. I wish every single second entry long that I take was at this quality. I wish the market gave this kind of quality every single day. But it doesn't. You can only take what the market gives you. But man, that is a beautiful setup. Beautiful signal bar. The risk is not even that large. It's just right. It's basically a 2.5 point risk. We got a 1-to-1 on that, the risk reward, and now we're hoping for the runner to go up. Looks like the runner will get stopped out. Unfortunately, the runner gets stopped out, but we're already up 368, pandas. We already got our bamboo. Let's go, baby. I mean, that is like just. This is like what when I first began trading two-legged pullbacks. Setups like this that are kind of like, man, it's beautiful. It's just something that makes you realize, man, like I can actually trade. But unfortunately, you don't get setups like this every day. You know, this setup is almost rare because it's such a good setup. But it's like the setup that kind of, when you first begin, when you see a setup like that and you take it, it just feels good, feels snappy. And it does exactly what you thought it was going to do. It just goes up and scalps you out. A 1-to-1. I didn't even go for 2 points. I went for a 1-to-1. Unfortunately, the runner gets stopped out. The only thing that would make this trade better is if the runner didn't get stopped out. Moashi trade, try to go with the limit order. Yeah, so that's the risk of limit orders. You get a better entry, but the problem is you just don't know if you're going to even get in. So now we got to break a trend to new high here, but is this uptrend strong enough to really keep going up? Really hard to say. I'm not sure if I would take another second entry long here. The only problem is that we haven't yet reached our target, which is the gap fill from yesterday. Right, we're trying to fill this gap right now yesterday, and honestly, if we fill this gap, I wouldn't be surprised if we aim for this gap as well. Sometimes when one gap fills, a lot of the gaps fill. So like we have 3 gaps here, Pandas, notice we have 3 gaps. This is the 5-minute chart, by the way. You might not see this on the 2000. You will see it if you only chart the regular trading hours. If you're on 2000 tick chart, you'll also see it only if you chart the regular trading hours. I only chart the regular trading hours for the 5-minute chart, just because I do not like the price action. So every single one of these blue lines here is a gap that needs to be filled. These blue lines are gaps, and when one gap is filled, I've seen it where all the other gaps get targeted. So this could be a very strong bull trend day today. I wouldn't be surprised. I definitely will be taking Big Mama if it get triggers. I'll probably go heavy in it too, like pretty heavy into it. Trap trade trigger. So you skip this second entry long because now you already had a breaker trend new high. Plus signal bar doesn't look good. You got stopped out, right? If you went long here, you already got stopped out. Unless you're moving your stop loss, like unless you're using like this pivot low, like you're willing to say, okay, I'll use this pivot low instead. Gab says static threshold reached 600. Let's go, baby. Man, the static threshold is only 600 bucks. That seems pretty easy. Congratulations. The static threshold, I really haven't experimented much with it. I have nothing against it. I think it might be intriguing because, especially if you have issues of trading the correct size, it will limit you to only 2 contracts no matter what. So you cannot scale in, like, at least you can scale in 1 time, but you cannot scale up more than that. It's almost worth trading just micros on that account. Decent push up, right? We got a trading range here. Five-minute chart looking for another leg up here. It's quite choppy right now. 10,000 tick chart also showing some chop here. Could be a bull flag as well. 5-minute chart. Ooh, second push up. Right, higher low. Really aiming for that gap here, in my opinion. With a wide stop, it might be worth taking, but I'd rather just have a setup on the smaller time frame. Curious to see what happens here. If we get like a failed trap here, like this trap triggers, it bounces up 20 minutes, I may want to take the reversal on that. Right now, I don't know if I want to take this reversal yet. The market might just be waking up right now. Who knows? Pandas, I want to ask you guys, if you made like let's say $200,000 from trading futures, like profit, pure profit, what would you do with that money? Would you diversify? Would you just continue to trade futures? Would you buy a business? Would you buy real estate? Would you just, I don't know, put it in a savings account? What would you do if you were able to make, let's say, like $200,000? Increase down payment on a GT3. How much are GT3s? Hugh, let's just keep that one in chat. You know, I've learned my lesson. Always read the comments before you read them out loud. All right, read them in your head before you read them out loud. Fund a personal account. Man, I can't remember. This stupid heart is in the way. I can't read that. Account if it was prop profits. Okay. Put it all in a personal account and continue trading. Ken Max says, I'm retired. I'll just live. I just want to live. I just want to sip on some lemonade. Swing on a hammock. That's what I imagine people who are retired do all day. They just swing on a hammock and sip on lemonade. 24 hours, 24/7. With a straw hat. Put a down payment on a house. Keep trading and help a lot of people in need. That's beautiful. Oh. Kellyanne with some wisdom. Most of you probably can't even handle one woman, but I love the ambition. Frank Angel retirement fund. Yeah, that's nice. I think a lot of people consider futures trading just side money, and they're kind of like putting a probationary period for themselves, saying, can this side money be more than side money? Can it be life-changing money? And I think that's a good way to treat it, right? Sustain your full-time job, whatever your day job is. Trade on the side, and I would say if you can make more money, I would say double the money in your day job, then you could consider just doing full-time trading if you can make double the money. High or low maybe here. It's going really sideways now. Ooh, I don't know if I like this. Something's clogging this up right now, preventing this from really blasting off. You gotta take notice of that, right? You gotta reckon that when you have a clear target but you can't quite get there quickly, something may happen. I don't know. Watch trades. Keep trading and do other investments. It's smart. Kellyanne. I'm sure everyone's joking here. That's how the boys joke. You know, it's crude, but that's how the lads joke. It is sad, but you know, boys joke all the time of infidelity. I don't know. It's just part of the nature of guys. I don't know. It's just like it's like, man, I'm still cool. You know, I'm still cool. I still talk about, you know. Not saying it's a good thing. Just saying that's the nature of boys. It's how we joke. I am a boy, mom. You definitely should know. All right, let's see. We're in this trading range still. Do I like this trading range? Let's go long here. Not really. Unless I bought with limit orders here, then maybe, because there's just not enough room with a reversal here. I don't think the risk is worth it. The risk reward is worth it. The trading range is too tight. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. We're already up 368. I mean, I'm just waiting for Big Mama at this point. Jeez. Just waiting for Big Mama at this point. Is Big Mama 447275? Yes. 4472. Yep. Actually, it's 4472. It's not 0.75. It's 4472. That's Big Mama. That's where I would place my order. The order will be exactly at 4472. At least on my charts, that is. Pandas. Just as a reminder for those who don't know, the expiration of this contract will end next Friday. But typically, you roll over the Monday before. So today will most likely be the last day we trade on the 9/23, the 09/23, the September expiration, and we'll switch over to 12/23 and by Monday. Okay, it says, ha, wait till they are 13, then talk to me about the girl. I have 4 boys and 1 girl. Oh. That's a nice family, actually. That's a pretty big family compared to modern times, I feel like. That's nice. A big family is always nice. I don't know. Do you think it might be easier to have raised more children back then than now? I feel like children were more obedient back then, or the measures that we could take to make the children more obedient were a lot easier. A lot more tools back then that you could use, literal tools you could use. Kids these days have it so easy, you know. It's just like when a kid, you know, misbehaves, I just see the parents trying to reason with them, tell them what's going on. You know, when I was little and I misbehaved, there was no reasoning. It was just a smack on the head. It was a straight to spanking. There was no conversation. There's just no conversation. It's just you did. I don't have an excuse. You know, I could have a legitimate reason to do what I had to do, but it's just goes straight to discipline. What happened to the good old days? Like parents, they're just you know. I think they I understand you need to explain to them as well, but man, I mean the explanation happens afterwards. The lesson comes afterwards. It's straight just pain and suffering, and then the lesson comes. I mean that's how it was when I was younger. I'm pretty sure, you know, especially if you come from let's say ethnic backgrounds, international backgrounds from the U.S. I think you guys could relate even more. Man, this looks so juicy. I gotta take it. I gotta take it with 5. It just looks too good. Too good to pass up here. It looks really good, this Big Mama. If we can get it. He said, parents like, Now Hudson, that's not very nice. Why you gotta use the name Hudson? Why you gotta use the name Hudson? I don't know. It fits perfectly. Bobby Chan says, just curious, since I blew one of the accounts based on reading their frequently asked questions for Apex, if I wait a month, it'll reset and can try again with a monthly salary. Yes, 100%, Bobby Chan, you got it right. And that's the thing a lot of people don't know. If you blow your accounts, and don't get rid of them. Just wait till they'll reset for free. You just have to pay the monthly rate of 80% off. Hopefully, if you got the accounts at 80% off, the 80% off will continue, right? That price will continue. Kelly says it really depends on the age and the violation. Yeah, of course. But from my memory, it's just like, I would do so. I would like throw like something on the ground, and then it'll just be straight to like, it'll just be doomsday. Yeah. Let me see. Bobby Chan just curious. I blew one of the yeah. So the accounts, it is for evals only. Evals only. If you actually blow your PA account, they will give you a coupon. So look for the email. They'll tell you that you failed, you busted the count, but here is a 80% off code, so you can actually start another eval 80% off. And yeah. So if you lose your PA accounts, there's nothing you can do about that. Your PA account's gone. Kelly says it's already 80% off. I would just buy a new one. Yep, you can do that too. Since it's already 80% off and you want to start again, you can. It's the same thing. If you cancel that and just start a new one right now. We got a higher low set up here. Oh boy, this looks juicy, pandas. I mean, this looks juicy. What can I say? Kelly says, teaching responsibility is what is lacking in today's generation, in my opinion. These folks think they're entitled. Yep. Responsibility. Do you think responsibility and entitlement are kind of opposites of each other? I never thought of it that way. The reason why people are entitled is because they don't realize they're responsible for things. That makes sense. But I don't know. I just never thought of it that way. Responsibility versus entitlement. Turtle toes. I want to teach my kids, if you ain't first, you're last. Second place is first loser. Getting a decent push-up. It's a little overextended, but I like it anyways. I still think this looks nice. Entitlement, I feel like the opposite of entitlement is like learning that you have to earn things. Responsibility, entitlement, I understand, I can see that being kind of like the opposite things. But I really feel like the opposite of entitlement is like teaching your kids that you have to earn what you receive. I mean, in a more technical sense, I guess, of the word entitlement. See, when it instill the fear of God in them, yeah, that would work as well. The point is to make kids feel good about losing. What kids need to learn, it's okay with losing, is to be okay with losing. It's true. This is really overextended, pandas. I do not care. I think it looks really good. We're in, Big Mama. Big Mama. Let's go, baby. We got Big Mama here, and then where am I in the count right now? Need about 1,000 more. Okay. Killian says, I am Generation X, so I am basically a savage. One thing about Big Mamas is you don't touch Big Mamas. You just let them play out. Just let them play out as they should. Almost want to enter in another position here if this triggers this trap here. Almost want to enter in, but I'd rather wait for... Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait for a second attempt here. No reason to crank it right now. Big push down, just don't play it. Don't mess with it. Let it work itself out. If it takes you out, it takes you out. And we enter again if we get the opportunity. Man, straight shot down, huh? Fills the gap on the 5-minute chart. Fills that gap perfectly and bounces off of it. Maybe a little overextended. It was more than 5 points away from a 20 EMA, so I was considering maybe not taking it, but I mean, I liked it. I liked it. I'm going to enter it again if it happens again. I might come up with double position next time. If it attempts it again, I will take it again with double position here. Again, this is eval, so I don't mind being aggressive here. And I know I don't have threshold to really handle a full stop loss here. But I'm going to take it anyways. Yeah, leading up to this a little bit, I still think it's very strong. I still feel like this is, if we get another attempt here, it's going to be quite strong, I think. Yeah, 2 legs down, maybe. It makes sense. I would prefer that to happen here. Get 2 legs down, reset a little bit, reattempt this breakout. Might get a second entry long here. I don't know if it's worth taking the trap here, but I'm just gonna watch this. I'm not gonna take any setup here. I'm just gonna take Big Mama if it does trigger again. That's it. It's my only setup right now. Second attempt on Big Mama. Looks like it's about to happen real soon. Really soon, second attempt on Big Mama. I would prefer this to actually create the second pullback before this Big Mama triggers. I prefer that right now. But I already have my... I'm already committed to this, I feel like. I don't want to miss this this Big Mama if it does trigger. Do not want to miss it. I feel like it'll be very strong. The problem is that I would prefer if I actually made a second entry long here. I prefer that at this point. I wouldn't want the second pullback to happen after Big Mama triggers, right? A, B, C. I prefer this move now, if we can get it. Interesting. Again, I prefer it if it actually triggers that second entry or that second pullback. I would like that second pullback. Right, this leg has not happened yet. I prefer this in order to get two pushes down. Right, then be a second entry long instead. I'd rather have that happen first. Right, I would hate for this to trigger and then market says, I still want to make this second pullback, and then it might stop me out because I'm trading 10 contracts. In fact, if it doesn't trigger, I feel like I gotta just do this again because I'm too worried it's gonna try to trigger that. If it actually triggers the second pullback here, then I'll enter with 10. It's just too risky. Too risky, I feel like. Way too risky. Knowing that what the market typically likes to do is make two legs. So the second leg hasn't happened yet. I want to trade knowing that. Big Mama about to trigger again. I would really have loved if it actually first triggered the second pullback first. Unfortunately, I don't think it will. Right, this could create like some sort of triangle at this point. Alright, we're in it. No point of crying over spilt milk. Let's see what happens here. We can make back half the money we lost if this is successful. Maybe all of it if we get the full runner here. If we get the second pullback here, I would like to enter in with a second entry long. Okay, second pullback happens. Okay. This is what I was worried about that would happen. I took that second entry long. The only problem is I can't hold the 5-point stop loss, right? It's too large. It's way too large for my 10 contracts. And of course, I'm only doing this because I'm an eval. But hopefully, this could work out for us, right? Second attempt, third attempt on Big Mama here, essentially. Actually, it's just a second attempt, but you know what I'm talking about. There's a pullback. I'm going to put another push up here. Back into it. Definitely not as strong as I want it to be, right? That's not what you want to see. The second entry long now is trapping in this area. It's unfortunate. Could be a big push down here. It's really unfortunate. Could be a big push down here. Hey, at least we have BBM80. At least we have BBM80, pandas. At least we're in BBM80 right now. If we fail, then we move on. Start over. Donald's was at 80%. Yep, BBM80 lasts until next week, Tuesday. It ends on Tuesday. All right, that's a good sign, right? Little bullishness. Okay, that's a good sign. Very good sign here for us. If we can break the previous candle's high, that'd be beautiful. Man, do I want more than this? Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's see how high this runner goes. We're in 2 contracts right now. Okay, we're break even +1 now. No matter what, we're making money on this trade. How much money do I need, pandas? I need a 15-point move to finish this account. I'll be happy with a 10-point move from here. Or not, or nothing. Or a no-point move. Runner looks like it's about to get stopped out here. Hey, I spoke too soon? Come on. Push! Don't take me out, please. Give me a nice, beautiful runner. Give me a nice, beautiful runner. Why would you stop me? I'm going to give it a little room. I'm going to be a little greedy here. Actually, we'll take a small hit here. I'll take a small hit here. I'll even take a small hit here. I'll come out here in my original position. Original Big Mama. Just give me my, give myself a chance here, you know. I want a chance. This setup is very strong, I feel like. You know, we have basically 3 traps here. And I feel like this could really launch. I want to give myself at least a chance here. Give myself a chance, please. 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 Come on. Oh man, I don't know. I mean, I'll lose a little money here. It's fine. It's like $300 worth of threshold. I don't mind that. It's okay. It's all good, pandas. We'll move on. We'll move on. We're not quite where we were at the highest point today. But hopefully we can get there with a nice runner. I'm just sitting in my paws, man. You know, pandas can dream. Pandas can dream. Pandas can dream. Give me a strong push up, pandas. Come on. Just get far away. Get far away from here. Then I'll be happy. Remember, this is the... Actually, this is nothing. Let me mark the... This is 12.5 points. Oh, got inside bar, panda. Something's about to happen. It's gonna blast off one way or another. One way or the other, it's gonna blast off here. Which way will it be, though, pandas? Which way will it be? Hopefully, it breaks the inside bar to the upside. It will go to I pattern right now on the 2000 tick. Jeez, look at this bar. Just over 1 point range on 2000 ticks. Jeez. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. Okay, break to the upside. I'll be happy with that. Break to the upside. Come on. Come on, you can do it. No, no, no. Don't go down. Go up. And only up. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. I know you can do it. Come on. What are you doing? Why? Why? No. No, pandas. No. Come on. Feeling the heat. Come on. I feel like I'm giving myself enough wiggle room here. I really do. I really hope I am. I really hope I'm giving myself enough wiggle room here. Come on. Oof. You know, pandas can dream. Pandas can dream, right? Pandas can dream. We're still okay. I would really love for the 20 EMA to start going beyond my stop entry. Then I know at least a 20 EMA can provide some sort of support. Woo! Pandas! 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 Come Super Saiyan! Got another push up. I'm moving my stop loss now. I'm moving my stop loss one tick underneath this pivot low, essentially. And I'm just hope for higher highs every time, higher lows every time. I'm just gonna hope for higher lows every single time. Come on. This is gonna explode, pandas. I feel it. This is gonna explode. This has explosion written all over it. Explosion. I can feel it. I can feel it. Pandas, do you believe? Do you believe? Let's go! Come on! Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Pandas! Come on! Like, give me that runner. Give me a juicy runner, please. No, no! I don't know. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Let me work it. Is it worth it? Pandas! I gotta give myself some room here. I gotta let this play out a little bit. I feel like this could really push up here. I want to give it an opportunity. You got one shot. You got one chance. Whew! Alright. Okay. Okay. Okay, pandas. I mean, we still haven't broke the previous candle's low here. We're still okay. We're still okay. People are buying with limit orders. Okay, do you see this, pandas? The 20 EMA now is above my stop loss, which is awesome. Which is great news for us. Oh boy. Okay, it's just going sideways, very sideways right now. Pandas. I mean, pandas can dream, right? Kelly says, look at your range indicator. Look at the indicator that you created. Why don't you take notice of it? That is a good point. That is a very good point. Why am I not paying attention to it? I should. The main reason being is because we're in a trend. If we're in a trend, I don't pay as much attention to the range indicator. If we're in a range, like if it's choppy day, then I pay much more attention to it. But if we're in a trend, I typically don't take a look. Wow, this is, I mean, how sideways can you be? How sideways, how parallel to the earth can you be right now? This is the most parallel thing to the earth that you can possibly imagine. Oh man. It's just keeping us on our toes. Is it going to go up or down? I mean, obviously I would appreciate it if it goes up rather than down, but it feels so sideways. I think I'm giving myself enough room to breathe, though. I think I'm giving enough room for the market to do its thing, especially now the 20 EMA is above my stop loss. I like that a lot. Okay. 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 It looks like it's trying to. Pandas. It looks like it's trying to. Pandas. 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 Let's go. Let's go, baby. Come on. I think it's safe to start moving our stop loss a little bit here. Can we get it though? Can we get it though? Can we get it, pandas? Pandas, can we get it? I want 10 points. Give me 10 points. 10 points from 4472. 10 points, and I'm gonna have a runner here. I'm gonna let the runner run. Let him cook! You gotta let it cook, pandas. You gotta let it cook. You gotta let it cook a little bit. Let him cook. Come on. Oh, pandas, 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 pandas. We are in. We are rocking and rolling right now. Whew. Give me another push-up. Pandas. Pandas. Pandas! Do you see this? Do you see this? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, almost broke it. Come on! I feel safe now, putting this one tick beneath this pivot low. And it's still, the 20 EMA is still above it. Oh no, please. Come on. What's the difference between this and this? What's the difference between this and this? Give me some room. Give me some room here. Come on. Don't do this to me.
10,000 tick trap.
Don't do this to me. Give us some room to breathe. Touch a 20 EMA, bounce off of it, please. Come on. Touch a 20 EMA, bounce off of it. It's closing above the 20 EMA still. Still peeking down. I don't like that. I would hate to get tick shotted here, but it might tick shot me. Ooh, no! Come on! No! Pandas! Why? Well, that was fun. We tried. You know, pandas. We tried. You gotta let it cook, and you gotta try. You gotta try when you gotta try. Unfortunate, wasn't it? We're down a little bit today. I think our highest point was maybe 400. We probably lost around this much trailing threshold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. What's my trailing threshold at? Let me calculate how much trailing threshold I lost. That's the thing about swing trading. It sucks because you got to pay attention to the trailing threshold. I still have 1,800 trailing threshold left, which is plenty. I lost about 600 there. Yep, 600. That makes sense. From here to here, around 600. I lost 600 trailing threshold there, which is unfortunate. I had a decent profit too, but it's okay. Darn pandas. You know, that's why I can't do more than that. That's the max amount I'm willing to like really give it a room, right? Just basically break even at the original entry here. And I don't think I can do more than that. I really don't think I can do more than that. 10,000 tick chart. Showing strong move. 5-minute chart. We're at the 240 SMA. I was considering this getting out of my trade because of this 240 SMA, but I want to let it cook. What can I say? I want to let it cook. Panda, do I know anything about production? I want to get one of my designs produced and become a real brand. I just don't know really where to start. I mean, I know the process on how I want it to be. Okay. Honestly, the most I've known anything about that is doing drop shipping with like Alibaba or something, where you can brand it with some Chinese manufacturer. You contact them through Alibaba, and then you give them your designs, and then they will machine it for you, or 3D print it for you, whatever they use, and from there, then they can drop ship it. That's the only thing I can tell you. I don't know much more other than that. I tried to get into that scene a little bit. Try to do drop shipping. Try to get a product. Look for products through Amazon. Figure out what's like the needs. What are some niches that I could fill. I did all of that. I tried to do that, and it kind of got stopped halfway through because it just kind of just fell through. And yeah, so but in that process, there I did run across, like you contact people through Alibaba, and then you tell them like your designs, what you want, and then they'll let you know if they can make it, I guess, and you can brand it there as well, I believe, and do what you want. Am I ever gonna sell merch? I've really thought about it for a long time. I should. I wanna sell like a hoodie, at least a crew neck, and some just apparel like that. I personally would love to wear, and I want to make it so it's not too branded. Like I would want it. I would want to design it so you can wear it if you knew about this channel or not. But people who know about the channel obviously feel more connected with the clothes. But I want to make a brand where it's like it'll be nice to wear regardless. So it's like, oh, it's just nice. It's just kind of a nice design. So it's taking me some time to think about it, but maybe I'll kick that back up. I do have my own personal projects that I'm working on outside of trading. So some of my capital is wrapped up into that. So I don't know. It's just make this just kind of do one thing at a time. Bill, now I will buy everything you sell. Wow. I'll buy Panda brand yogurt. I honestly I don't think I would even use this logo as the main design. I'd probably make it a little more chic, I guess you can say. Second entry long, no, it's beneath the 20 MA. I was thinking about it for continuation to the uptrend, but at this point, this is better trap trade to take, to be honest. There's enough room to the 20 MA on the higher time frames where you can be successful trap here as well. This trap trade, I'm more inclined to take this trap trade than anything. I may take it here. Please make a hoodie. All right, okay. I'll look at. I'll go back into it. I'll go back into the lab, figure out what's good. Someone says there's a trend line. Could be like this. Maybe this trend line here. I'm just looking at the setup straight up. 20 EMA blocking it. We are in a strong uptrend though, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll take the failed trap instead. I'll go with one contract to swing, and I will reverse it with 5 contracts. I just don't want to miss this opportunity if it does present itself. We may not even get the trap trigger. It may just bounce off of this. Could just be wanting a second entry long off the 20 MA. Or off this trend line, maybe. I'll take a swing trade here. If the swing doesn't work, if it reverses before the swing is complete, I will most likely enter in and reverse my trade. In this trade, I will take a reversal if it does reverse. Pretty decent strong move down. Risk-free trade. All right, I'm out. Hey, we integrated today, pandas. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. All right, we're in the green at least. Green is green, pandas. Green is green. Right, bouncing off. I mean, the setup was nice in terms of how it looked like. Good signal bar. It was actually a Pikachu trade here, which makes it even better. We got to break a trend to new high. Something like this. The only reason why I was willing to take that trade at all is because there was enough room in the higher time frames, right, to make that short before touching the 20 MA. On the 5-minute, also on the 10,000 tick. That's the only reason why I was willing to take it. And I'm not going to do more than that because I feel like it can bounce off the 20 MA here. Once it comes back to 20 MA, it's free game. We can come right back up. We can resume the uptrend. It's enough of a pullback for the higher time frames to continue to push up higher. And sometimes this is a breather that it needs. And yeah, so. So you saw there, I was willing to take this with one trade and swing it, which was a nice swing. Actually, that was a beautiful swing. That's how traps should look like, right? You know a trap is successful, like a real good trap, when it reacts that way. And I think that's how you know a trap is a real trap, where you know traders were trapped there. Because of how fast that moved, it's like a confirmation that trap was good. So your trap should look and feel like that. And if it doesn't, then most likely was not a trap. Most likely. Phoenix, welcome back. AOD. Looks like a measure move now, maybe. Maybe already completed. Good way to look at it. This is how you do the measure move, right? You go the highest point to the lowest point, and the highest point of the pullback, right? You figure that move, highest point of the pullback, and you measure it. That's your measure move. I'm gonna find another setup now. I don't know. Nothing right now sticks out to me. Hard to anticipate what's gonna happen. Do I want to go short here? Not really. Going long, actually. I feel like we're in a strong uptrend day today. Like I don't see any reason why we wouldn't be. Second entry short here though. I'm actually looking for a trap trade here. I wouldn't mind it. I feel like I'm just short in this area. It's a second entry short here, Panis. A, B, C, second entry short. Maybe come back to the bottom of the trading range. I think, and Kelly was right? You gotta look at the trading range indicator. It's ending up to be a little quite useful here. Deciding how far down we can go. If it comes down to the trading range, bottom of the trading range indicator, it's like, you know, what more proof do you need other than that to buy this indicator? Ooh, okay. Almost made 2 points immediately. My trap here. Do I like the trap still? No, it's underneath the 20 MA. I don't like it yet. Maybe a higher low, potentially I'll be interested in, but this trap, not really. These are not paid actors, pandas. These are actual buyers of the product. Panda, your thoughts when your order goes orange, just leave it alone, and within 10 seconds it goes away. Hitting close or flatten makes it worse. Yeah, you gotta just kind of let it go. Once it's orange, it's just nothing you can do. You gotta just you know, you just gotta pray. I do agree. I think the trading range indicator is good on the higher time frames as well, especially if the price action coincides with the trading range, right? Like if it's choppy and you see a big trading range, it's good to use. I think it's more reliable. The daily charts probably look very interesting, right? We come up and we hit the 20 MA. We may push down here for another push down to the bottom of the trading range on the daily chart. That could be a possibility here. I just find it hard that it will do that and not fill the gaps on the 5-minute chart. Right? We have all these gaps right above it, and you know, we're gonna leave all of this business unfinished. I don't know. I don't know if the market's gonna do that. We'll see though. Bobby Chen, BBM80 for two-legged pullback anytime soon. Black Friday, you know, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? But if it were, probably Black Friday. I've never given a discount though. I mean, with inflation, like, what's the point of giving a discount for anything? You're like doubling your losses. Killian says, I should charge a monthly subscription. Nah, I'm good. It's I don't have the proper system to even do that if I were to try. Bill said, do not ever give a discount. I paid it in full. Getting another push up here. Now we're above the 20 MA again. Or sorry, we're above the Big Mama. Ooh. Maybe a higher low. Higher low. Give me a higher low. That'll be my last trade of today. I think this measure move almost hit perfectly though. Yep, it hit. I think it hit. Turtles, you need more monitors. Maybe a higher low will be a good trade here. Maybe. The market's not even giving me a higher low to get in. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I have more charts on my screen that I do not capture on the stream. They are on the side, and I have always up the 10,000 tick and the 5-minute chart. I always have those up, and that's how I know what's going on all those charts at all times. I switch them here to let you guys see what I'm seeing, right? 10,000 tick, 5-minute chart, but I always have an eye on it on my charts. Maybe a higher low is the only thing I think of here, but I don't know if I even like that. Big push down, maybe coming back to the bottom of the trading range after all. Looking wacky right now. Not sure. Starting to get a little bit choppy here. All these overlapping bars. Kellyanne, Turtles. If you guys really want to talk with each other separately, I think if you have your emails in your in your channels or your profile with YouTube, you guys can email each other. Second entry short. I do not like it because now we're too close to the 20 EMA on the higher time frames. I do not want to go short now because the 20 EMA is in the way. 10,000 tick chart also bouncing off the 20 EMA. Here's the higher low actually I was thinking about. It's not the higher low. It's not how I want it. It's not how I pictured it. These moves are so strong, right? Strong move down, strong move up, strong move back down, strong move back up. Second entry short. I'll take the trap. I'll take a trap here. Fail second entry short. I'll take it. It's starting to create a small like triangle here. Something like that. Something strange. This looks awkward, to be honest. Probably more like this. Push down, then starts to go to a triangle. Decent push down. It's hard for me to go short pandas because the higher time frames, 20 EMA is blocking it. All the higher time frames, 20 EMA is blocking it. Now it's the second entry long forming on the higher time frames. Second entry long on the 2000 tick chart. Second entry long, or you can see with the super signal, the next reversal will be a second entry long. But lo and behold, trading range indicator from the top to the indicator back to the bottom. Okay, strong bear bar underneath the 20 minute on the 5 minute chart. See, there's follow through. Also, trading range indicator on the 5 minute chart. You can see it hit the top and now the bottom. 10,000 tick chart as well.
10,000 tick trap. Five-minute trap.
Bottom of the trading range, back to the top of the trading range, looks like. Bottom to the top. Again, a higher low, maybe a good setup here. 5-minute chart had a strong bear bar, but no follow through, which means it could quite possibly reverse here.
Five-minute trap.
Gonna go long here, see what happens. It'll coincide with the 5-minute trap as well. 5-minute second entry long. I'm just seeing this as a trading range, right? Top to the bottom, maybe back to the top. Or it could be a major trend reversal. canceling the order because the signal bar is too ugly. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. Pandas, thanks for joining. Thanks for sticking around too. A little extended here. Just wanted to enter another trade if I possibly could, but I'm not sure if it's gonna present itself. So, Pandas, have an amazing weekend. I really hope you guys have a good weekend to, reset, restore that mental capital, come back next week even better than last week. And that's the whole point of this, right? This is a journey, and as long as you're getting better day by day, week by week, month by month, then that's progress. And hopefully one day that progress will be enough to become profitable. So Pandas, I'll see you guys one day next week, Monday. I'll see you guys then. Hope to see you guys there. And yeah, that being said, as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.
10,000 tick trap.